Time now for Dollars and Cents. We're continuing our conversation on common investment mistakes that could be costing you money. This week, we're taking a closer look at where you're putting your money in and how it could be coming out.
We can't predict, the future and know exactly what's going to go up in value and what's going to go down in value and how things are going to shake out.
Mistake number 1, lack of variety. Sacramento-based financial planner Joseph Eschleman recommends you don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have variety in your investments, and they can be big or small. For example, savings accounts, 401ks, real estate, or even cryptocurrency.
Take a more diversified approach that you have a problem in one area of the portfolio, hopefully other areas of the portfolio are doing well to kind of smooth out some of the speed bumps along the way.
Mistake number 2, following the bandwagon.
It feels good as a human being to move and do what the herd is doing.
When it comes to your investments, following the herd blindly could cost you.
But oftentimes, being a bit more of a contrarian can sometimes pay longer-term benefit. Just because everyone thinks an idea or a concept or an economic trend is going to happen over the next 3, 6, 9, 12, just because everyone thinks that doesn't mean it's going to be true.
Instead, have a well-thought-out process that works well for you and what you're comfortable with. And finally, mistake number 3, fees and expenses. While it's nearly impossible to avoid certain fees and expenses when you're dealing with your investments, you could be losing some hard-earned money if you're not paying attention to the money going out. Watch for expensive investments, mutual funds, commissions, and trading costs.
Not to suggest that people shouldn't be compensated for their time and for their services, but at the same time, there's some responsibility to the investor to do what they can to keep that stuff minimized.
If you're feeling overwhelmed by this information, just remember the phrase, crawl, walk, run.
The more educated you are, the better investor you'll be, and it's not going to all come at once, but that's okay, and just try to glean a few of these tidbits.
If you're still worried or frustrated with fees, remember, Joseph says they can often just be a cost of doing business and helping your money grow, which in the long run, if you have more than what you started with, Chris, that's usually a good thing.
But speaking of fees, are they obvious? Can people see all of them?
Well, the short answer is yes and no. Joseph says some expenses can be hidden or internal, meaning where you don't necessarily see a line item on a statement per se, but sometimes you'll see a fee or a commission right up front, for example, if you work with a broker. But the bottom line, have patience and be informed and aware.
Good information, huh?